time you play a D rather than an A. So it's rather than the A. Okay, so that's the third line. Then you go, the last bit is the working your way down bit on the fifth string. So the three lines together will do that first and play that last bit as well. Okay, so that last bit is the quick bit. A couple of different ways you can play this. I think the easiest one for me is to play work your way down on the same string. So we're basically working off the fifth string here, which is the A string, and we're starting on the fifth fret, and we're hammering up to, so hammering up to the seventh. That's the key part. Right, then you work your way down and play third and fifth, so hammering from the third up to the fifth, and then from the second to the third. They're the major bass notes. Now in between there, what you need to try and do is hit the third string open. So it'll be okay, so 5-7 open. Okay, so that's the first part. And obviously they play that quite quickly. Stuff that up then. So it's 5-7, open. Okay, so that's the first part of this last part. And the final bit is after you've done that second and third fret part, is to hammer off from the third to the second, then open, and then to a G note on the top string, out of the sixth string. Notes, but you play 3-2 open as a hammer off. So again, I'm only hitting that string once. So you do the hammer off, then you hit the G note, and you actually play that with a pick, and then to an A. So it's 3-2 open G A. So that bit together is 5-7 open. Quite a bit there, but it's all done pretty quick. Best to start doing it slowly and then just increase the speed a bit at a time. So 5-7 open, 3-5 open, 2-3, hammer off, G, A. If you can't get those open bits in between, that note there, just forget it to start with and just do the key bass note. So it's they're the key bits. So practice them first. Once you get that nailed, then start hitting the open string in between each of those. So that bit would be, again, the hammer offs are pretty hard to get, so go to that justinguitar.com site and practice. Alright, so those four lines together. We start with the first hammer on from 5th to the 7th fret. Then up to the 7ths. Back to the 5th to 7th hammer on. This time the D rather than A. And I play it just with a barred note because I only really need to hit 3 strings or 2 strings. Finish with the hammer off, the sliding down the 5th string. So do all 4 at once. So that's the hardest part. Once you get that nailed, then you can jump into the bridge to the chorus and the chorus, and they're a lot easier to play. So after we play those 4 lines, we're back to the D shape again. And when you're playing all these next 3 or 4 chords, keep trying to hit the open D string. Just zoom out a bit so we can get the high one. Alright, so the intro to the chorus, or the bridge to the chorus starts with, it goes from the D on the normal fret, so that's the first 2 fingers on the 2nd fret. We go up to the 9th fret with those 2 fingers. So that's the 9th fret there, and the 2 fingers of the D are on that 9th fret. And we drop down 2 more strings to the 7th fret, 2 more frets to the 7th fret. And then we hit a, I don't know what this note is, but it's an F shape, starting on the 5th fret and the 2nd string, so we're playing, so it's that triangle line, an F sort of shape, but we're not using the ring finger, the 4th finger, so it's just the 2 notes. So it's basically from top down. On the 4th string it's open, on the 3rd string it's the 6th fret, on the 2nd string it's the 5th fret, and the 1st string it's open. We're playing those bottom 4 strings. And we finish on a normal D. Okay, so all together it's... So with a strumming pattern, it's pretty similar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on those first 2. And when you get to the 7th fret, you're only hitting it 3 times. Once on that other note, on the 5th and 6th frets. So it's 5 on the 3rd fret, 5 hits on the 9th, 3 hits on the 7th, 1 hit on the 5th, and 1 back on the D. And you hold that D bit at the end. Okay, the next part is where I might struggle to explain it. Just zoom back in a touch. Okay, I'll play it to start with. So what there's 3 different chords in there. First one is a split A or an A7, so it's the normal A, but without the middle fret. Okay, so it's starting from the 5th string, it's open, then 2nd fret, then open, then 2nd fret. Now I find it easier to play starting the top 2nd fret with my my middle finger. Okay, so my index finger is out here and can be used as we slide up. So what we're basically doing is sliding this up 2 frets, but on the 2nd string we're not playing the 4th fret, but we're playing the 3rd fret instead. So I'm taking that ring finger off and basically playing open on the D string, the 5th. So it's open, 4th, open, 3rd. Not sure if that's easy to see there. So I'm sliding up from an A7th to there, then taking that finger off and dropping my 2nd finger onto the 3rd fret. You actually play this with your 2nd finger down now on the 2nd string 1st fret, and basically then you can keep that whole shape all the way up and just take off your 4th finger when you need to, your ring finger when you need to. So first one is a 7th open, and we go back to the normal A7th shape on the 5th fret, so it's open on the A string, 5th, open, 5th, open 5th, open 5th, as you work your way down. Then back again to that chord in between where you're on the 4th fret and the 3rd fret. Then back to the start on the A7. So the chord in between we'll call that a Y chord, because I don't know what it's called. And we go up to the A7th on the 5th fret. back to the Y chord, and then back to the A7th again.